What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Atlas again. And this is Don't Be Afraid to Think TV. And this is going to be my new series. I'm going to call it Forever Free. I actually used to read a lot, and I don't know what happened. I just stopped. And I guess maybe I wasn't finding books that really interest me. But I went to the movies the other day. I saw Madea Goes to Jail, and I saw a preview for a movie that's coming out. It's either going to be called Push or Sapphire. It's like different things on different websites. But I remember reading this book years ago. I was about 18 or 19. I think I was reading a lot at that time. And I read the book, and I read the book a good 2-3 times. I've never had a book that I read that many times. And seeing the preview for the movie based upon that book that I love so much, I felt like I wanted to do this. I want to do a little book review series, and I'll probably do it once a month because I don't read a lot, and it has to be a book that really grabs my attention and keeps my attention. So, like I said, the first book I'm going to be featuring is this. It's called Push. It's by Sapphire. This book actually came out in '96. It's a good book. First of all, let me tell you, I'm actually going to look at Wikipedia, because that's the website I found that had a lot more information. The movie is going to have, it's going to be Monique, Lenny Kravitz, Mariah Carey, Sherry Shepherd, and this was actually in Sundance, the beginning of this year, and it won 2 awards. So it's pretty good. And there's a newcomer, but I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, so I don't want to mess it up. She's playing the lead role of Precious Jones. And I don't want to mess up her name. You can also YouTube it. They were at Sundance, and there's an interview with her as well as Monique. You can YouTube it, or probably I'll probably just put the link up. Excuse me, this is a Oprah and Tyler Perry movie. Okay, so I think it'll be a good combination. I saw the previews. Previews are excellent, and if you haven't read the book, read the book. Like, it's an excellent book. I would recommend it. It's really short though, but it's good. I'd give it, because there's extras in the back, I'm not going to give all of that away, but I'll just say it's a good 150 pages. It's a good read. You will read it within a couple days, and I'm going to read it again. I haven't read it again. I haven't read it since maybe like 98, 99 or something. I'm going to read it again because I'm inspired because the movie is coming back out. They have a release date of November 6th. So it comes out November 6th of this year as it stands now. You know, movie people change things. So that's when it's supposed to come out. But this is the book. I recommend reading this book before you see the movie. You will definitely love it. Let me give you just a little bit of backstory on what is this actually about. Let me give you some backstory on it. Okay, so I'm just going to read the front cover, because as I said, I haven't read this book in over 10 years, so I somewhat remember what it's about, but all I remember is that it was good to me. So I'm just going to read some of the front cover so you can kind of get an idea. And as I said, you can YouTube or Google, you know, you can get the trailer. You can find the trailer, and I believe they're only showing it when you go see Madea Goes to Jail. But yeah, let me just read the cover. You have to excuse me if I stumble over my words. For Precious, miraculously hope appears and the world begins to open up when a courageous black woman, a teacher hell-bent to teach, bullies, cajoles, and inspires her to learn to read, to divine her own feelings and set them down in a diary, to discover the truth of her life. Day after day, they go over the pages, translating the illiterate but developing language of Precious's journal. The learning process itself, as vividly revealed as the most brutal aspect of Precious's daily existence, is the heartbeat of a novel that will disturb, galvanize, and stay in the mind. This is the, the front cover. It's that may not have grabbed you, but basically she's abused by her mother, she's raped by her father, she's now pregnant at this point with her father's child again, she's overweight, so she's down on herself as well, and she's illiterate to boot. She doesn't really know how to read, and the novel is written how she would write, how an illiterate person would write, honestly, and it's good. It's really good, and I would recommend it to anyone. And like I said, I chose this as my first book because I saw the preview and it inspired me, and it was kind of weird because I say about a month ago, one of my fiance's friends asked if she knew of any good books. So my fiance asked me, first book that popped in my head. This is the first book. And maybe a couple weeks after that, I go to my mother's house, and for some reason she just starts talking about this book. I don't know why. I don't remember at this point. But just this book. So I'm like, I just need to read it again. So, again, read this. This is going to be an ongoing series. This is probably only going to take me a couple days, depending on how I feel. But it's only really going to take me a couple days. I'm not really going to do a review on this particular book. But I do want you all to suggest, if there are other books that you feel are good, send them my way. And like I said, I'll probably make it a once a month thing. Every month I'll come back. Free. That's what I want to call this series. Forever free. And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to explain it to you. Well, actually, I'll just put it over here. Just put it over here. You can read it. I'll probably add it to the video as well. But it's a good book. I recommend it. Definitely check out the reviews for the movie. Like I said, it was in Sundance. Get the book before you see the movie. It's set to come out November of this year. So, on that note, I'm going to leave you with that, and hopefully, you'll tune in and you'll give me suggestions on some good books to read. They don't just have to be African-American, although that's generally what I read when I do read. Sorry, I just do. But, it doesn't have to be. But I'm going to tell you things I do not like to read, so I'm not going to read them. I don't really like war stories. I don't want shooting a bang, I don't want those kind of stories from World War II and stuff like that. I need some drama. Something's going to grab me from the front page. So, I'm going to leave you all with that. And please stay tuned to Forever Free. This is Atlas, and I'm out. Catch up with you next month.